Hey there, guys. How are you? Happy Friday. Welcome into the craft room. My name's Susan. This is Revive DIY and Upcycle Designs. And I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. I love to come on and share project ideas with you. And today we are going to do a cute little tray and case to carry some s'mores. You got s'mores? Have you guys done s'mores yet? The weather's getting good for it. I've got my outdoor space all clean and ready to go. So I had promised my little guy we were going to do s'mores this weekend. So we got to get some cute stuff to be able to cart our stuff out there, right? To take it out to the fire pit or wherever you're doing yours at. So we are going to work on that today. So I was just looking at a couple little pictures to get some ideas because, you know, I didn't do that today. I have been outside working all day, almost all day. Outside working in the yard because I think they're calling for rain tomorrow. That's what I was thinking. So I didn't want to mess up and not get it done. And then, yeah, so, you know, and just regular life stuff. So I need to get on this. So we're probably going to, you know, like I usually do, craft on the fly. We're going to just figure it out as we go along. I did pull some colors. They're not traditional s'mores colors, but hey, that's me. That's how I roll. So I don't know. I'm going to pull out one more just in case I decide, but I was going through my colors trying to figure out how am I going to do these s'mores. But I will have to say that I have 4 shimmers. So it's probably going to be sparkly, but you know, that's how I am. And now all of a sudden I'm paying for being outside because my eye is watering again, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. All right, let me real quick make sure I'm showing up as live. I know it's a weird time. I'm actually in North Carolina, so it's 5 o'clock. But it's 5 o'clock somewhere, y'all. It is the weekend, officially the weekend here on the East Coast. But let me go ahead real quick and pull up my video. Make sure we're in here. Yes, we are. Hooray. Who is ready for the weekend? I am. How are you guys? Let me know what you got going on. Do you have anything good scheduled for the weekend? I'd love to hear what you're going to do. Okay, and I'm going to real quick sprinkle this out as well. If you guys would not mind sprinkling it as well, I would love that. It would just be so great if y'all could do that for me. Let me see here. Oh my gosh, I lost my spot. What am I looking for? There it is, right at the top. Okay, so I have sprinkled it to my VIP group and to another group. If you guys sprinkle it, make sure you let me know in comments so that I know that you have sprinkled it. But we are going to have some fun creating this today. So let me pull this up, make sure there's nothing else that I need right now. Okay, super. So outdoors and s'mores. Have you seen this transfer? Is this not so fun? So many possibilities. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna probably have to do a shirt. I might do a sweatshirt because, you know, sometimes when you're doing s'mores, it's chilly outside because you're doing them at nighttime, right? So I may have to do a sweatshirt with this. But this actually had a coordinating chalkable shapes that went with it, and they sold out right quick when we offered it. But they are coming back. It's either next week or the week after. They are coming back. So I will definitely be grabbing those since I have this cute transfer. But you can just do so many fun things with this, guys. This would be a really, really fun gift idea for someone as well. You know, just keep that in mind. But I'm making it for me. And what am I using? What am I going to use? So I looked at it the other day and I had it figured out, and now I got to remember how I was going to do it on here. But I have this little caddy. You've probably seen these before. It's good for picnics or when you have cookouts or you're out on the back deck or by poolside or out on your back porch or patio or whatever, if you're going to be eating out. And you can put all of the essentials in here, right? Well, I have this in I have these in a couple different colors. And I've shown you some projects with the white, but I never have shown you with the black. And I just feel like s'mores needs black. I don't know why. So I actually got this last year at Dollar General. Not sure if they'll have them again this year or not, but a lot of times they do. And I'm just thinking this is perfect for, this is going to be perfect for the marshmallows, and then one spot for the chocolate, and then one spot for the graham crackers. And we are going to go ahead and put some designs on this. Now we could change it out if we wanted to because I'm just doing it in chalk paste, and that can come off if you want it to, but it won't come off unless you want it to. Okay, but we are going to do that, and I did wipe it down to make sure it was ready to go. And then I also found this. So I have found this, I don't know, a month or so ago, 2 months ago. I don't know. I had to go to Lowe's, the hardware store, for, I have to go there to get certain filters for my house because you can't get them in some of the places. You have to go there to get them. So I went in there and I just always browse through the home decor section. You know, it's just one of the things that I do. And I saw this and I thought, that is really, I like that. It's a nice size. I don't know if it tells me the size of it, but it looks like, I don't know if it tells me. It's almost 16, yeah, 16 by 16. Well, it's a 16 inch, okay? And I just thought it looked really cool. It looks like a chalkboard material. It's shiplap, as you can see here. And I'm just reading to see if it says on here if it's, I don't know if it's chalkboard or not, but it doesn't matter. I'm not cleaning it off. But I thought this is really cute. Obviously, it would make a really cute door hanger, but I went back today. I told you guys I was looking for, I needed a little bit more supplies before I could do this. And I won't be able to do this step on here, but I at least wanted to show you what I found. So I went in there today to see if I could find these kind of rounds and surfaces like this, or square ones. You could even get square ones or rectangle ones. You can turn them into trays, you guys. So I went in there and I found these. You basically find them where the cabinet hardware is. It's like a drawer pull. And I loved the shape of it. I loved the way it looked, aged. So I just think that's going to be super fun. And we are going to turn this into a tray. Now, I will have to drill some holes in here. I'm not going to do that today on here, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what you're going to see. And these were super inexpensive. I think they were about $3 maybe a piece. But that's the plan, is to turn this into a tray, this into that, and then you can just kind of put some either drinks, or you can put some plates, some cute napkins, things like that when you're getting ready to go down and do your, I'm saying go down because we have to go downstairs, down a set of stairs to get back to our back patio where our fire pit is. So I just think it's going to be super cute, and I'll be able to use it over and over and over again. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we're just going to figure this out as we go. So I told you I grabbed a few shimmers because I love my shimmers, you guys. And let's go ahead and take this off of here. That's obviously the back, but you could take that piece off of there and probably use it if you wanted to. It looks like that tape took that paint right off, so I'm just going to use the front where the shiplap part is. And we will just cut this off because we don't need that. Let me find something good to cut it with. Let me know what you guys are doing this weekend. Hey, Kelly, I hope you've had a great Friday. Did you guys have a good Friday? Fridays are just, they're awesome, right? So close to the weekend. If you don't work retail. A lot of times if you work retail, you know, obviously you can't. Fridays, it doesn't matter. Or if you're like me, I posted this morning on my stories. Yay, it's Friday, but oh yeah, I'm a mom. So, you know, it's not like we get time off, right? But hopefully, you guys are going to get celebrated this weekend. Hopefully we'll all get celebrated this weekend, right? Okay, so you can see that shiplap, and it actually has grooves in there. But isn't that cool? I really like that. And it's already painted that nice matte black color, so I think it's going to be fabulous. I am actually going to wipe it down a little bit because it's got a lot of marks on it, and I don't know what it is. So we'll just wipe it off and then prepare it to, then we're going to wax it because I'm not going to put my transfer on there without waxing it first. So I'm just going to wipe it down. And I'm probably going to get some fuzz on it, so I'm going to take something else. I'm going to use my microfiber cloth and try to clean it because I don't want fuzz on here trapped underneath my wax, just to kind of clean off the area. It doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. This is going to be, you know, used. I'm using this. Now, what you can also do after you have chalked your design on here, it's going to be on there. It's going to be fine. You're not going to have to seal it, but if you wanted to seal it so that it's always there and permanent and you don't have to worry about it getting messed up at all by putting things on it, you know, in case somebody puts a drink on there and it sweats or whatever, that you can definitely spray over your design that you're going to chalk on there with a clear coat sealer. Okay, and I may do that too. We'll see. I am going to apply a layer of surface wax all over, because I can't remember. Like I said, I was going to do this project the other day and I felt like I needed a few things. I wanted to get that handle, and I was thinking I had some, which I actually do have some handles and drawer pulls, but it's as part of a set and I don't want to break it up, so I decided not to use those because I had pulled those aside and thought I was going to do them. So I'm just applying a light layer of wax. You probably can see it on here, just to protect my transfer and kind of make it so it doesn't pick up any of that paint. And since this is made out of wood, you know, kind of smooth out the surface as well. I know some places are even having graduations this weekend. I was reminiscing this morning and remembering 3 years ago what we were doing on this day, or this, not this particular day, but the last few days. 3 years ago, we had to go up and move my daughter out of the dorm. They had come home for spring break, and they didn't let them go back to college because you know what hit? And we all didn't know anything, did we, at that point? But we had an assigned 2 hours. 2 hours. They had no prep time because they didn't even know when they went home for spring break that they wouldn't be coming back. And then we had to wait till the lockdown was lifted. And traveling, didn't even, oh my gosh, you guys, can you remember all that stuff? It was awful. We didn't even know if we'd have a place to stop to go to the bathroom. And we live about 5 to 5.5 hours, depending on traffic, from where she lives, where she goes to school. Went to school, and I just remember it's like, well, are we even going to be able to find any place to go to the bathroom if we have to stop? Can you even go in you know, because everything was locked down. Everything was locked down. That was a crazy time. So that's what we were doing on Mother's Day weekend, right on Mother's Day weekend 3 years ago. So, yeah, I'm glad we're not doing that anyway. But I know that there were a lot of people, you know, there's some graduations going on this weekend as well for college. All right, guys, I'm just making sure it's completely buffed in. And I'm going to try to see if I can get it out of this little section, but I don't think it really matters because we're not chalking in where those are. We're going to try to work around it. So we may have to shift our transfer a little bit. Now that that's prepared, I'm going to move that aside. We'll come back to that, okay? Get some of this off. Okay, so here's some colors. Look what colors I grabbed, guys. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a lot of the words in this. This is the eggshell blue. It's just such a pretty color. I think this is going to really pop on the black. And I figured I'd do something different than teal because I usually do teal, right? But I'm going to use the eggshell blue. I did pull my bark color because, you know, we do have a stick. I probably wouldn't use it for the marshmallow. I don't know. I might use it for the marshmallows. We'll see. I pulled my shimmer frost instead of white because we got a marshmallow on there, so we know we're going to be using some white. And I just prefer the shimmer, so that's just me. I've got to make mine cute, right, and fancy. And then I pulled 2 other colors. So this is shimmer copper, and I thought, well, I may use that for the stick. I don't know. We'll see. I may use that for the stick. And I may use this one actually this was one that was exclusive to designers. We got it at our chalk, our big chalk convention that we did last year. And it doesn't really have a name and it's not out there, but it's very similar. It's a brownish shimmer, but it's lighter than the copper. So I may use this on our s'mores, on the graham cracker part. And then I pulled my shimmer flamingo for the fire. So we're going to be doing ours. We're going to bling it up a little bit just because that's how I work. All right. Now with this guy, I'm going to do a little bit. Make sure when you hop on, you hit that heart button, you guys. And let me know where you're watching from. I am going to get my trimmers and go ahead and cut my pieces. I did mark them front and back already. And this transfer is still available, but like I said, the little guys that go with it are not right now, but they are coming back in stock, and they promised us they are going to have plenty. So as soon as they do, I'm going to grab some. But if you wanted to make some of your stuff 3D, like you could make it even magnetic and put it on here. You could use, we have something called chalk suede paper, or you could even use watercolor paper, you guys. And then you could just take it off. If you wanted to use this for other reasons as well, and you didn't want to have to clean it off from the chalk, you could just do it on paper and put a little magnet on it. And when you're doing your s'mores, throw your little cuties on there, you know, and then when you don't want to, when you're using it for something else, maybe a cookout. I have another one that's more colorful for when we're actually like just doing cookouts. And then I have a white one as well. I've shown that with doing a couple different designs, especially for teachers. I've shown that. And we just finished teacher appreciation. And I apologize, guys. I did no projects for you guys at all for teacher appreciation. I just didn't. I mean, obviously anything we have, like our Try Me kit. I don't know if you've had teacher appreciation where you are or not yet. In North Carolina, we had it, I think where the school my daughter's at was last week, and then the school where my daughter works at a school over in the mountains, and then the school here that my grandson goes to, the county that we're in, and my son, that was this week. So if you haven't had it, you still have a chance that you could make anything that we have in our design. And our Try Me kit, that busy Try Me kit would be a great, because it's a bullet journal, and what teacher isn't busy? I had already given our teacher at Christmas time a bullet journal with a different design on it. So I knew I wasn't going to do that for them. I did something else, but I know I didn't show you guys a bunch. I apologize. I just didn't have my act together. All right, so this part, I think, I'm not sure, we might use s'mores more than once, but I'm thinking we're gonna use some of the words and some of these cuties on here is what I'm thinking. So let me just do one thing real quick. Let me just do one thing. See if I can find what I wanted to look at. Let's see. Do you guys do s'mores at your house? I would love to know. Do you do s'mores? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, here we go. This is what I want to look at. Usually I save some pictures of ideas that I want to try. And I did not do it this time. I don't know why. Oh, shoot. Let's see here. Okay, so I don't even know with this more memories. Let's see. Yeah, we might use that. We might use that. We'll do that on one side maybe, and then we'll do, I don't even know if I'm going to use the I'm just here for the memories. I could just do I'm just here for the memories, or we could do s'mores on that side. I'm thinking out loud, guys. I'm thinking out loud. Okay, so when you are working on metal, you want to fuzz your transfer a lot. Now, our transfers are sticky already, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do memories. If I want to do I'm just here for the memories. Outdoor and s'mores. I don't know, guys. Let's just go. Let's just do it. All right, this is the cutest. Now, if you don't like the little face that are, this is so cute. They have a face on the s'more and a face on the marshmallow. If you don't like that, if that's a little too cutesy for you, don't do the face part. Just do the s'more itself, and don't do the little section that's cut out for the eyes and the mouth, okay? I think it's adorable, so I'm definitely gonna do it. Oh, you guys got a piece of glitter. Piece of glitter. Where'd that come from? Okay, but definitely fuzz it when you're doing it on metal, okay? Because it does like to grab it. I don't know. We're just going to place some on here. I'm going to kind of get a feel of what I want. I feel like I want like I want. And I know some people do different than we do with s'mores. Some people use Reese's cups. That's it. I was like, what is it? What is it? Some people use Reese's cups. And some people probably use a different kind of graham. Maybe they don't use a graham cracker. I'm just looking at it. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the I'm just here for the. I'm not sure I'm going to use the I'm just here for that. I think I'm going to do, on this, I think I'm just going to do memories. And this is such a cute little guy. Okay. This is such a cute, these are so cute, y'all. And he needs a little bit of fire. Now that's the next question I want to know. Tell me in comments, you guys. Even if you're catching me on replay. Sorry guys, I gotta get the water in my eye. If you're catching me on replay, welcome to the replay. I still love it when you guys interact with me and you answer my questions. So feel free to answer. Always go back and check them. But I might have to put that on. To put it on, let's see. I might have to do it after I've done him. Trying to think how far I want the little fire to be off of his head. But I want him to have, like he's smoking. When you have s'mores, is my question. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do him first and then I'll put the fire on there. When you have s'mores, do you like it lightly warmed? Do you like them brown or do you burn them? Let me know, guys. Let me know. I personally like them lightly burnt. I like them to be a little tiny bit burnt. Mostly brown, like charred, but not like black, but a little bit burnt is what I like. I don't know why. I think because that's how my dad always did it when we were growing up. And we did a lot of camping when I was growing up because I'm one of 6 kids. And that was the only vacations we ever had was in the summer. We had a campground we went to. And we just had a lot of fun. I had some great, great memories from that. But we always did, you know, growing up, we didn't have fire pits. You might have built a fire out back or had a bonfire, but you didn't have fire pits. But we did this kind of stuff when we would go camping. So much good times, good memories. Now everybody's fancy. Anybody has a fire, can have a fire pit, right? Anywhere you live, pretty much anywhere. Okay, let me see if that looks like that's about centered, because that's going to be the part that'll bug me. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's about right. Maybe over just a tiny bit more. Tiny bit more. And again, I'm just using chalk paste on this, and the chalk paste will stay on here unless you try to scrape it off. You'd have to wet it and let water sit on it and then scrape it off, but otherwise it'll stay on here, which you can do if you want to reuse it. Okay, let's go ahead and start with some fun. I'm really just thinking we're going to do shimmer. So the memories, the word memories, I am going to do in the eggshell. Let me just look at this and see if I want to move that guy down a little bit more. I'm really thinking I'm gonna need a sweatshirt, and I gotta decide what kind of sweatshirt, what color for this. I love that our transfers are flexible so that I can do this where it's kind of curved and not have any problem. All right, guys, now we're ready. All right, leave that there for my little fire. Pull those over, that, and that. Okay, let's do it. Let's get some tools. I need some of my squeegees. I think I'm going to use my multi-purpose tool because that's going to be good for some of these smaller areas. I am probably going to need a detail tool though. as well because I'm working in some really small, and I do have my wipe so I can just clean that off. And we'll do memories last. I'll wait and do that last. So let's go ahead and start on our actual s'more. Okay, that I'm going to save for my stick. I'm going to use my shimmer copper on my stick. Unless I change my mind and decide to do the bark. We'll see. We'll see. I think I'm probably going to stay with the shimmer, but we'll see. All right, so I am just going to do the graham cracker part in this very, I think I'm going to have to turn it around and look at it, y'all. I'm going to have to look at this bigger because I can't see it. I can't see it as well. And if you have questions about anything I'm using or anything that I need to look at this a little bit better, guys, sorry. Anything I'm using or anything, any of my techniques, please just let me know and I'll be glad to answer them for you. Okay, here we go. This is what I need. This is what I need to do. This is gonna be so cute, so dang cute. And I did finish purging my my pantry yesterday. I pulled out a bunch of stuff and organized it better. I did not clean it or make it cute yet, which I still have to do. I got some like contact paper and shelf liner and stuff to make it cute. And I actually have a cute little set of curtains that I thrifted last year to kind of cover up some of the really ugly stuff that you have in your pantry. That's going to make it super cute. But now I have some room for this as well. Now I'm working with the shimmer and I'm on this surface. I don't know. I'm not sure if we're going to need to paste and peel. Probably am. I apologize for not being able to look at you guys right now. I want to pull it back just because I want to see, because I don't want to take a chance of it drying in my silk screen. Even though it's shimmer, it takes a little bit longer to dry. I think I'm just going to pull it back and check. Oh my gosh, so cute. So cute. I do see a couple spots that I've missed. That's what you can do if you miss any. If your chalk doesn't get on there where you want it, you just lay it back down. Okay, let's get my white, my shimmer frost. You could just use our bright white. Cute little marshmallow. Use that other tool. I feel like I'm having a hard time getting it where I want it. Luckily, right now is the best time, obviously. Right now and then in the fall, I feel like we don't do a whole lot of fire pits in the summer because it's just so dang hot at night. And we even have an outdoor movie thing, like a blow up thing. And then we have a projector. We bought that the year we moved into this home. My daughter was a senior in high school, and what she wanted for her graduation party was an outdoor movie and, you know, to have her friends come over and have an outdoor movie around the fire pit, because she loves outdoor stuff. So we invested in that. It wasn't too bad, really. And so now we have it, but and we have used it several times for birthday parties for the different kids, and just fun to do. But, you know, and we've done it just as the family, but it gets so dang hot in the summer, you just can't. We just get so hot and humid. You guys, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it on there while I'm doing this last little section. I think we'll be all right. But I think the last time we did this was, I don't even know if we did it this past fall. I know one time my daughter came and we set up the movie outside again. And we did it around the fire pit. We did the fire pit, but right now the evenings are still cool for the most part. Every once in a while we have a hot evening, but for right now, the evenings are still a little bit cool. You know, when they're in the 50s or 60s, you don't mind going out there next to the fire, but when it's 70s and 80s and the humidity's super high, you definitely don't want to be out there. All right, guys, I hope I got all of it. All right, let's see. Let's see what she looks like. Oh my gosh. So adorable. What do you think, guys? Isn't that cute? Wait a minute. How did I miss an entire eye? Oh my gosh, I missed an entire eye. I did not even get that eye. Now there is distressing in here, so it's supposed to be like that. If you see the little dots here and there, but I missed his entire eye. Okay, sorry about that, little guy. Y'all. I can't do that because I love that little face. Okay, let's try. Let's try again. Now he doesn't look weird. I might have to actually go back in and fill it in a little bit, but isn't he cute? Oh my gosh, you guys, is that not adorable? This would probably be really cute on kids stuff too. I don't know whether my grandson would like it or not. I'll have to ask him what he thinks. Okay, so that's done. Now we're gonna do our little marshmallow. This is gonna be much easier because I'm only doing the one color, and hopefully I won't miss the eye. I don't know, my daughter may see this and say, oh mom, I want it, which is fine. If she does, I'll just find another. I'll just do it again on something else. That's the cool thing about it, is I can do it for me, but I know her and her friends, they actually like to go camping. I don't know that she would lug all this to go camping, but where she'll be moving this summer, I think that she'll probably have a place where she can have a fire pit, and she might want to have something like this. This might be a cute little housewarming gift in the fall. Wouldn't that be cute? I can find out what she likes and say, hey, I brought you a little s'mores kit. Is that, oh my gosh, you guys. I love him. I'm gonna say him, but it could be a her. I think I went off just a tiny bit, but that's okay. All right, I may reuse that marshmallow, so I'm not gonna, I may reuse both of them, but I'm gonna go ahead and wet them right now since I'm not washing them, just to keep them moist. And I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. We're gonna do the memories, then we'll come back and we'll do the little fire, and then we'll flip around to the other side. So this is the eggshell, right? Eggshell blue. It has a lot of green undertones. I really like it. You guys are probably gonna be like, I thought you said you weren't gonna use teal. Well, it's not exactly teal, but it's definitely a cousin. What are you mamas asking for Mother's Day? Did your kids ask you, or your hubby ask you? Did you give them an answer? Or I know many years I've been like, man, they should know me. They should know what I want. But you know what? I finally learned, just tell them exactly, because, you know, maybe one day it'll change, but My daughter, she's pretty good about it, but the boys, I'm like, just tell them, don't make them jump through hoops, just tell them. And for me, I'm like, okay, well, I wouldn't mind like this or that, but really what I'm gonna want is your muscle. I'm gonna want you to help me out. I have for my birthday last year, I was like, I wanted to turn our old fire pit into a flower bed. So I need your muscle. So that's what I want. I want your time and your muscle. You know, I got that right up on the top up there. So there is distressing, like I said, in the built into the transfer, so that makes it super fun. You don't even have to add any. I must have it on my finger. Yes, I do. So I'm getting it on here. Sorry guys. I'm gonna wipe that off, which I can because it's just chalk paste. Until it dries, it will be super easy to clean off. Once it dries. So here we go so far. How cute is that? And I'll show you a picture later. Actually, I didn't bring them in, all of it in, but I'm gonna put the marshmallows in the big part, and I'm gonna put the chocolate in one, and then the graham crackers in another. And then on the tray, that's where like I have the s'more, like, what do you call them? Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Let's try this little guy real quick, and we'll add his flame. But you know, the tongs that you use to put your stuff in, I have some of those, and that's what you can put on your tray. This is probably about dry anyway, and it'll dry on its own in about 7 or 8 minutes because it's shimmer. I'm just speeding it up a little bit so I don't smear it. So I've already smeared it up here, but I can fix that, no problem. You guys, I can't wait to get my little pieces, my little chocolate guys. But you can, like I said, you can use foam, you can use watercolor paper, you can use our chalk suede paper, and you could do your own little cutouts of the marshmallows and the graham cracker, the s'more. Okay. So there's my little flame. Where'd it go? There it is. I have 2 size flames, but the bigger flame is for this marshmallow, I believe, and then the smaller flame is for the marshmallow that's on the stick. I'm just going to put this up here, right over top. We're going to use our shimmer flamingo because it's nice and bright. I have so many different colors of orange. You could do any color you wanted, or whatever color you wanted your flame to be, but I'm gonna go with this one because I'm feeling shimmery today. I can grab another small piece of the squeegee. Oh, you guys, you know what would be fun too? I don't know if you guys remember, if you've been here long enough, you do, but in October, was it October or maybe it was September? No, I'm sorry, it was July. We came out with glow in the dark paste. So you could do this all in your cool colors that we're doing, all these fun colors or whatever fun colors you want. And then you could do it in realistic colors. You don't have to do fun colors. Look how cute. You guys, I keep getting off of my little section. I need to wait until it's dry to clean it up. Unless it's scratches. Some of it might be scratches. Oh, there we go. You could go back over this whole design in glow in the dark paste. So you do your design, you put a light layer of wax over top of it, or actually you probably wouldn't even need to. I don't know if you would need to. Then you could use your glow in the dark over top of it and it would glow. Wouldn't that be fun? Look how fun that is already. Look how fun that is already. Okay, now we're gonna flip it over. Let's see, it's not gonna touch it. and we're going to put something on this side. I think I'm going to let it sit and cure just a few more minutes, and we'll work on the other piece. Then we'll come back. Let me move some things out of the way so I can make sure I can get to everything I need. Okay, so now we're ready to start with this one. Okay. So I am going to do, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put outdoors and then the and s'mores, the stick with the and s'mores in the middle, the outdoors up at the top, and then I'm going to put some of my little s'mores and marshmallows down on the bottom since it's already broken into 3. That's what I think I'm going to do. And you see what I'm saying? There's a little fire right there, and I'm going to put that on the end of this guy. This is going to be so cute. All right, let me fuzz this. I won't need to, it is the first time I'm using it, so it is pretty sticky, but I have waxed it, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just going to fuzz it a few times. And we are going to move it. So I am going to kind of do this. Let me flip it around, guys, because I'm not good at lining it up while I'm not looking at it. I'm going to try to stay in the middle. So let me find my middle, because I am going to put those handles on the side as well. Now I try to not eat this kind of stuff, but you know, you've got to have a s'more every once in a while. Life is not worth living if you can't have a little bit of fun every once in a while, right? Okay, so let's see. I'm going to use my little guide on my table to kind of help me figure out where, make sure I'm straight, because that'll bug me. Make sure I'm straight, and then find out, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is definitely the middle. Pretty close there. And let's see if I've got my line up here. I need to be just a little taller. It's crooked. You guys, it is so hard when your eye waters all the time to see clearly. A tiny bit more, I think. All right, guys, I think we're good. So I'm just going to press down the outdoors part, because that's the only part I'm going to do on this top section. Okay. And we are going to, we're going to do it in the eggshell again. And I'm going to try to be careful around. I'm going to start from the bottom so I don't forget. I'm not doing that other. Don't want to do my stick in that color. You could do everything in one color, you guys. You could even do it in an ombre if you wanted. Or hot mess technique, whatever you want. I may have to do it in a different color for her if she wants one, because she likes different colors than I do. She likes a lot more warmer colors. I like more bright and cooler colors. So we'll see. And guys, I need to let you know, I didn't want to forget to let you know that we found out that we are going to have a little bit of a new, so yesterday we did a special that we didn't know was coming. It was a special surprise of a couple new things to offer that have never been offered before. So some letters, so like if you like to do welcome signs, like the big porch leaner kind of signs, Those, we have all kinds of things for that. We have some big paste palettes where you can get all the shimmers in a single packet. Okay guys, we're done with that part, so I'm going to pull it off slowly. If I've missed anything, I'll lay it back down. Look at that so far. Isn't that awesome? You guys, this could even be a sign. You don't have to do it as a tray like I'm doing. You could actually just make it as a sign. Although it would be this way, because the way they have the thing, it would be this way. But you could even make this as a sign if you wanted. Or get yourself just a round that doesn't have the shiplap and make yourself a sign. All right, I am going to dry that because we're going to be messing around near it, and I do not want to smear that. So we're going to go ahead and speed up the drying. What was I going to say? Oh, but on Tuesday, we have a small new product launch coming out on Tuesday. We don't even have any idea what it's going to be. We're going to find out on Monday. So I may sneak peek that in my VIP group. If you're not in my VIP group, just type VIP in comments. I'll be glad to. As long as you're not a designer, I'll be glad to add you or send you the link so you can add yourself. It's just my insider group. It's my private group where I can do a little bit more than I can do out here. But well, I'll find out Monday. And then Tuesday, we have a little new mini product launch, which we were not expecting because we don't have another one coming until July, as far as I know. And I think they said we might be getting a new surface, which we don't know what that's going to be either. So, exciting! We always love to see what kind of new stuff they're going to offer for us to play with for our craft therapy. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this, and what I'm also going to do is, since I dried that, let me make sure it's dry. Yep, it's dry. What I'm also going to do is, once I have this placed, what did I decide? That's the middle. It wouldn't matter as much if I didn't have the shiplap part on here, but because there's shiplap, it does matter like where the middle is and whether it's straight, because those lines are always going to play with your eyes. Okay. So I'm going to put this, it's my middle. I'm going to put this up here just in case so that it doesn't stick to the part that I've already chalked. And then let me just see if I've got that straight. Pretty sure I have it in the middle. Just need to see if it's straight. And you guys, I am so bad about, let's see, what can I use to measure? What can I use to measure to make sure? Not straight. And I know it's going to bother me if I don't have it straight. All right, I'm going to need to get a ruler because it's going to drive me crazy. The bottom of it is not cut straight. I didn't cut it straight, so I can't tell. So let me grab a little ruler. I don't usually get this exact, guys. But you know, with these lines in here, I have to make sure. That's pretty darn close. I think I got about a smidge. There we go. We're going for it. We're going for it. We're going to commit. Okay, press this. And just smoothing it down. No bubbles, no bumps. Good contact. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to do this guy. And I need my shimmer copper. That's shimmer copper. I need another squeegee for my stick. Actually, you know what? I think I can use this again. Just wipe it. Okay. So right here. Sorry guys, it's little details, so I have to really pay attention to it. I apologize for not looking up. All we need there. Now I'm just going to use this. With the shimmer, I do suggest you press a little firmer, just because it's got the gritty stuff, whatever makes it shimmer, so that you don't, just to press it through your silk screen. What color would you guys do yours? Would you go with the shimmer copper, or would you go with just the bark, which is like a chocolate brown? Milk chocolate, I think. See how little it takes? I'm just squeegeeing it on and then squeegeeing it off. Taking off any of the extra, because I don't need to waste it. Okay. Now our other little marshmallow. Our little cutie. I'm trying to make sure I clean this well because I don't want to get that color in my white, my shimmer frost. Make sure when you hop on, you guys, you hit that heart button, say hello. Even if you're catching me on the replay, say hashtag replay. I'd love to know that you were here. I'd love to interact with you. It's so much more fun to craft with friends. I know I'm at like a weird time today, and it's a Friday, and a lot of people do stuff right after work or school, or they're busy, but this is what worked. Couldn't get on here earlier. Anybody else ready for summer? It feels like summer out there today, you guys. It's 84 now, but I'm pretty sure it was like 86. It's 85, 86 earlier. It feels like summer here. Thankfully, we don't have the humidity yet, though. Okay, guys. That part's done. I'm going to pull it back so it doesn't dry in my silk screen. Look how cute. Can you guys see that? Is that not adorable? You guys, that is awesome. Okay. So in the cutouts that are coming back, it has this stick with the marshmallow on it. It has the s'more guy and the marshmallow guy. That's what you get in your pack. I am just going to let that lay there. I'm not going to press it down. I'm just going to press the areas that were near it down, but I'm just going to let it lay there. Actually, you know what? We're not. We're going to hit it with the air dryer. down. And now I'm trying to decide, should I do like ombre or anything different or just keep it with the eggshell? I probably should just keep it simple. Because I'm thinking, ooh, I could throw some shimmer flamingo in there. That would make it super fun. And yesterday, 3 years ago yesterday, also, we met our puppy for the first time the day he was born. We were able to ride by and see him the first day he was born. We didn't get to get him until June, but we got to see him. He just celebrated his 3rd birthday. He was a COVID baby. Okay, once you have it covered, just pull off any extra. All right, and then here we go. All right, now I said I was going to use s'mores on the other side, or I might do s'more, something like that. I don't know, we'll see. I've lost my picture. Let me see if I can find. I'm looking about 4 different ones. All right, you guys ready to see it? Ooh, almost smeared it. All right, here we go so far. What do you guys think? Hit that heart button if you like it. I could have probably shifted that up a little bit more, but I love it. It's so cute. Once that dries a little bit, I'm gonna put another flame on there. I'm gonna dry it. Let's see, one more time. Where was it? Oh, I lost it. Maybe it's on my actual, I think it was on that. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Let's dry that just a little bit. What do you guys think? That feels dry. All right, let's add our little flame. We're going to put that right up here, I think. And our little shimmer flamingo again. Isn't that cute, you guys? I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we are going to put some of those other little guys down here on the bottom. We are going to need to clean. We're going to clean these. We're going to do it the fast way, the fast and quick and dirty, the quick and dirty way. So I'm just taking a cleaning wipe, not a baby wipe, a cleaning wipe, and I am just wiping it out because we're going to have, you know, there's chalk in your silk screen and you want a good image, so you want to make sure that you get that off. And I actually probably need to spray a little bit more. You could also use just a board eraser to do this. I don't have one in here. I have it in by my sink. But I am just using a cleaning wipe, which is definitely safe to be used on your surface, on your transfers, okay? Just to clean out that silk screen area because I want to make sure I get a really good image. And I'm just going to stick that on my fuzzing cloth for now because I'm going to have to fuzz it anyway. So this one. You want to wipe front and back, and you want them to be dry. So if they're not dry by the time we go to use it, I will dry it with my air dryer because you don't want your silk screen area to be wet and water down any of your chalk paste. And I like the little flame. You don't even have to use the little flame if you don't want to. I like the little flame, so I'm going to use that too. And I don't know if I definitely am going to use the word s'more on the back side. So we'll go ahead and wipe that. I don't think I'll do it all. I'll just use the word s'more. And you can tell whether or not your silk screen's clean. This is not as clean as it could be if I took it to my sink and used my board eraser, which is how I usually clean my transfers. But this will get me what I need just to be able to reuse it again real quick. And I don't think I'm going to use memories again on the sign. I think I'm just going to use. All right, okie dokie. So now we're going to do the back side here, and we're just going to put the word s'more. Actually, you know what? I'll let that sit and dry for a second. We'll do the little ones first. We'll do this. We'll do these guys because this will be faster. And that'll give that some time to dry. It's already re-sticky again. I just want to make sure it's dry. The silk screen. Fuzz them again, just a couple times because they're sticky again. Once they get wet, once you wet them and you clean them, they get sticky again. They'll never be as sticky as the very first time, but they'll still be sticky. Maybe on this side. I'll do it on this side. I could put him here. Maybe I'll put him straight instead of on an angle. Because remember, what we're going to do is we're going to do we're going to turn it into a tray. I just have to drill a couple holes in it. And I think we might do 2 of these little guys over here. And I'll probably just reuse it, bam, bam, like that. So let's go ahead and do them first. You can put as many as you want. You can put them all over the tray. This reminds me of like the 60s, or maybe it's not the 60s, maybe it's the 70s. Like the little cartoons like at the movie theater. Showing my age. I don't think I ever went to a movie theater when I was a kid, but honestly, I don't think I did until I was a teenager. And we could just make them buddies. I'm going to dry that. Thanks for sticking with me, Kelly. I hope you like this idea. I totally may go back over it and do it and glow in the dark. I might not get it done today, but before I seal it, I totally think I'm going to do that. If you use your transfer quick enough, then you can usually get more than one time out of it without washing it. But if you let it sit and dry, the chalk paste dry in it, then that's when you would not get as good an image. So I could probably even get a third if I want, but I think we'll just stick with that. Oh my gosh, how adorable. I love this. Thank you to the designer that created this. I don't know who created it, but I love it. All right, so let's try, I'm gonna try to do the whole thing without taking it off, without pasting and peeling. Now that I kind of know how the design goes. We have had 3 back-to-back weekends full of stuff. So 2 weeks ago, my youngest son had his prom, and his birthday was the same day. And then last weekend, my oldest son graduated from college. So we had company, and we had the graduation. And now this weekend is Mother's Day. We've had a busy couple weeks. And then we have a little reprieve until June. Actually, we have company coming next weekend. And then we got to go out of town. My husband and I have to go out of town. And then we have a little reprieve to the first week of June. We have to go out of town for house hunting. We are actually going to be moving sometime this year, sometime before the year's out, Lord willing. We definitely have to move. We just don't know. With his job, we have to move. He's traveling a lot, and so we're we're going to sell the house and move closer to where he works so he doesn't have to travel so much. And our kids are all moving on, so got a lot of changes happening. I'm a little concerned about my craft situation. That is high on my list. We got to have a craft place for Mama, because this is my work, so I have got to have room for all this stuff I have. Y'all, I am getting this on the white. I said I don't mind. I would have a she shed. I would have fun creating a she shed. That would be super fun. But in lieu of that, I've got to have something. So we have to go look at some houses. I've been doing a lot online, and my husband's been looking when he's been traveling. I think we have our area narrowed down because we have a fairly large area that we could choose from. But Mama's happy because she'll be getting closer to the beach. The only bad thing is I'll be further away from my babies. All right, guys, let's see how that turned out, because I feel like I got that all over the place. Let's see. I'm not going to stress over it. It's still going to be daggone cute. So cute. So cute, y'all. Do you see them? Are they not adorable? Okay, I got to get my little flame over here. I got to get some flames on these guys. Make sure they're dry on the top. I love it. Let me know if you guys like it or not. I'd love to know. And then be Memorial Day before y'all know it. Don't you feel like time is just flying? As soon as like Mother's Day goes, it's like bam. All of a sudden it's Memorial Day, because you got so much going on with the kids, if you have kids, you have so much going on with end of school. It gets so busy. And then bam, it's Memorial Day. We're lucky in North Carolina, we don't have to go much longer past Memorial Day. Sometimes we've gotten out on Memorial Day or before Memorial Day. My daughter, actually, the school that she works at, they do. But I know a lot of other places, it's the middle of June to the end of June. I don't think many have had a lot of snow days. Not my family, anyway, that works in the schools. Okay, guys. You guys. What do you think? How adorable is that? Oh my gosh. So imagine it now. I'm going to put some handles on it, and then I'm going to be able to carry it. But how cute is that? Like I said, you could spray it with a clear coat spray. I am probably going to do some glow-in-the-dark paint before I do that. But you can spray it with some clear coat spray to make sure that all your beautiful work that you just did does not ever get messed up. You could definitely do that. I love it. It looks adorable. Okay, let's finish up this other one. And I'm going to let y'all go. Have a good Friday night. Have your fun. Have your Friday night fun. All right, let's see. This should be dry. Okay, I am going to slide this over here to hold it in place for me, since I've already chalked the other side and I don't want to mess it up. So I'm not going to do s'mores. I'm just going to do s'more, the word s'more. So and I'm not going to do, I don't think I'm going to do this either. I'm just going to do the word s'more. trying to find my middle. So I need to come over a little bit more because I took away a letter. See how it's so nice that it's flexible? You can just kind of go right around the bend. Does that look straight, you guys? I'm gonna flip it down and look at it. Let's see. Yeah. Goodness sake. Okay, I want you to know, I'm thinking that I want to do, I'm thinking I want to do an ombre. Look, I do, I really do. Okay, so we're going to do an ombre, and the way we're going to do that is we are going to have, not really an ombre, but it's going to be a kind of an ombre. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my shimmer flamingo at the top. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit of my whatever this like s'more color is. And I am going to kind of finger paint. I'm going to smear them in together. Which probably isn't even going to be all that noticeable because of the color variation. And then I'm going to add my blue. I'm trying to get it on here first so that I don't contaminate my colors. Kind of blending them. Just to add a little bit of interest of something different, because I can. Okay, we'll see. I don't know what it'll turn out. If I hate it, I can always wipe it off. Scrape it off. All right, ready? Let's see what happens. You see what I did? Let's just see. Let's just see. I like it. You see the three colors? They just kind of blend together. Oh, you guys, I like it. I wasn't even planning on doing that, but I like it. Okay, so here we go. Look. Does it look lonely with nothing at the top? s'more. I don't know, does it need something else on the top? I could probably do the stick on there if I wanted. Let me know if you guys think I should do the stick in comments. And I can always add it on. I can always add it on. All right, guys, that's my project idea for you tonight. I am so excited. I cannot wait to finish it and get to use it. I will drill these out tomorrow and attach them. But, so here we go, right? Look at how cute. Now we have a cute little caddy and tray to be able to go do our fire pit and our s'mores. Let me know what you guys think. Does it need a stick up here? Do I need to put the stick up here? Let me know in comments. I'd love to know your opinion. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you enjoyed these project ideas. I hope that this inspired you. And I hope that you guys will come back and join me again when I come on live to share another project idea with you. Tomorrow, I think it's gonna be something extremely simple. Very, very simple, because I won't come on Mother's Day. But I have something very simple with our monthly club. It's gonna be really quick, really simple, and I think you guys will love it. And actually, I may even just tape it and put it on there for you. But let me know if you guys have any questions about anything I did or anything I used. Be sure to sprinkle the video for me, and come back and see me, you guys. And until I see you next time, please have a great Friday night, a great start to your Saturday. I hope you don't have to, I've got something on my, I hope you don't have to wake up to an alarm clock tomorrow, and you get to enjoy a little bit of a slower morning, or whatever it is that you like to do on a Saturday morning. I hope that happens for you. But until I see you then, please be safe, be healthy, and be blessed. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining me. Bye, Kelly.